We breathe without thinking. It's automatic, like a pendulum swinging. But I feel myself slipping. Everything's static. My body can't map it. I need you to breathe for me. Breathe for me. You take my breath away. So breathe for me. Breathe for me. Breathe for me. You take my breath away. So breathe for me. We move with intention. It's automatic. Don't need no direction. But I walk to slow motion. When you're around me, it's like holding up the ocean. I need you to breathe for me. Breathe for me. You take my breath away. So breathe for me. Breathe for me. Breathe for me. You take my breath away. So breathe for me. In and out. In and out. Breathe for me. You take my breath away. I need you to breathe for me. Breathe for me. You take my breath away. So breathe for me. Breathe for me.
start the show. They looking at us like we gotta go. Super bad, baby, and we outside. It's the game everybody waiting for. Pick 'em up off the floor. It's on the house and we about to blow. It's dynamite and who gon' stop it? Get the key and like it, baby, cause we at the door. Here we breaking the news, making the promise, not in it's to lose. Sorry, not sorry, don't pity your fool. Let's get it started, I've been in the mood. Take a look at the two, take a look at my views. I be all in my bag, then I'm picking up two. I'm the best on the map, not a regular dude. The respect on my ground when I set it and move. I'm ahead of the line, making the rules, I'm ahead of my time. Watch how I cruise, I'm rocking the shit, tell the haters to move. The champion tell, we play that I do. Action, we want the action. We moving with traction. We tend to get active, let's get active. Action. Want the action. We moving with traction. We tend to get active. Let's get active. Ride with me, yeah, they ride with me. Come and slide with me like the tide slippery. Got the town burning in the squad with me. Yeah, the squad with me. Ride with me, yeah, they ride with me. Come and slide with me like the tide slippery. Got the town burning in the squad with me. And the guys with me, this is our mission. This is our mission. Action. We want the action. We moving with traction. We tend to get active. Let's get active. Action. We want the action. We moving with traction. We tend to get active. Let's get active. Yeah. Tornado, let's get active. Straight off the cuff, I'ma smash 'em. So come try your luck if we crash it. I am the captain, calling it pack. Action. We want the action. We moving with traction. We tend to get active. Let's get active.
Can I be a little outlandish for a sec? Yeah. What I gotta do to get y'all respect? Give me the microphone, 1, 2, check. What you gonna do? And let me go and run it, I'ma run up the check. Stay light on my feet, flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Tell you guys how you ain't outsourcing me. Cause you want extra, it ain't gonna be cheap. know it's really like every time. Show and tell 'em my preferred style. I like jeans with a little bit of rip in the denim. Shows you how long I've been in 'em. Back and forth, I ain't gotta tell 'em. Take this work, now go sell it. Say what? We ain't gonna do a little this, do a little that, get a little crazy. Say what? Everybody wanna get busy, get steady like it's titanium. Say what? Finna go all out. Finna go all out. Say what? How much time you got? Sit down, let me line 'em up. Hey. On a scale, like 1 to 10, I'm like way over 10. There ain't no explaining it, it's just the way I live. And I won't say sorry, beg your pardon. You don't wanna get me started. They know I go extra hard and I ain't stopping, I ain't stopping, I ain't stopping. So say what?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I've been at the bottom, let it down from the top. I can't let them feel it. I got hit on my plug. We got so much to do. I gotta
A quick slide through from Prevail.
One last chance and one last dash for the teams to finally get that last slot at the World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, only one more opportunity for 3 of the teams to join GodLike and represent India on the world stage. You all are watching the India Stage 4 qualifiers for the World Championship Call of Duty Mobile, ladies and gentlemen. My name is KD, admit it. And again, with me, we've got Phoenix out here right now. Here's the fun thing. If you want to get the updates of which team is moving forward, make sure to follow us on the social media for all the latest updates out here. Play COD Esports on Instagram and X. Now, Phoenix, we were here, we were witnessing everything that was happening, right? Let's have a look at the format one more time with how the story began for all of these teams as things started all the way from the open qualifiers.
Yeah, open qualifiers, we just saw the stage 3 happen, and then in the stage 4, all the 4 teams, all the 8 teams eventually divided into 2 groups, and then from each group we got 2 teams stage 4, and they qualified for the stage 4 finals. And after that, an interesting duel. We just saw a double elimination bracket, and now we got once again the top 4 teams, and one of the teams that are already in the grand finals.
Absolutely, you talk about that, every single one will guess GodLike eventually, and this is the team that has always been winning that first place prize, which is right now is $10,000 out here. The second placing team will receive $5,000, third and fourth will move down to $3,000 and $1,500. Now here's the thing, the big question is which team will have that one more shot for stealing away the first place prize? That's the big question, right? Because we've got 3 teams right now who will eventually fight throughout the lower bracket: T2P, Team Felines, and SATUL, who are waiting in the lower bracket final. So some big names out here, which, to be honest, a lot of people might have predicted considering the strength of GodLike and SATUL.
How yesterday, panned out. Let's take a look by taking a look at the highlights once again, and we just saw Team GodLike actually speed running the whole first matchup, as what Prevail mentioned, right? But yesterday, one thing is for sure, the S&D was actually pretty interesting from all of the sides, right? If you talk about Team GodLike, if you talk about Felines, and we saw the players of Team SATUL, the way all these players played, all these teams played, was actually good. But now, scared one thing which is going to be really important, because from the get-go we will see one team will get eliminated and then one team will move forward in the lower bracket finals.
Exactly. Now again, that is going to happen a bit later out here in the day itself, as we are looking at the highlights and seeing how things went through. SATUL up against Felines, it was pretty back and forth, to be honest. On the hard part, I'd have to say, at least in the second rotations of those hills, the first one was an absolute domination by SATUL, but then once we moved on towards the firing range, we clearly saw the strength coming in for SAQL. One of the big reasons why most of the teams ban out that firing range against Marvel, against Fran, against Jez. You don't want to face these three behemoths on this map. And then when things went to control, there was an opportunity for Felines, but yeah, it wasn't really super smooth out here. But when we moved on to the upper bracket finals, that's where GodLike and SAQL faced up. But man, it was such a domination.
It was a dominating end from the side of Team GodLike. SAQL, they tried their level best, but it wasn't enough eventually to surpass and to even face the players of Team GodLike. They were looking in form. Nothing taken away from the players of Team SAQL. They were also trying a little bit better. By the time they understood that, alright, how we gonna try to deny the players of Team GodLike, it was a bit too late. And that particular moment, we just saw the final moments from the side of Team GodLike, especially in the map, in the mode of control, right? Scared. Yeah. It was felt like a one-sided story. Eventually, the players of Team SAQL thought that they can once again bounce back, but it was just a dream, converted into a nightmare. But we talk about the bracket. Time2Pound versus Team Felines is going to be the first match. That's going to be the lower bracket match number 1, and then after that particular match, we will move forward with the lower bracket finals.
That's going to be the big one, right? Because SAQL are waiting out there in the lower bracket, and the winner of that lower bracket finals will eventually qualify for the world stage as well. We've got the schedule as well upon our screens, ladies and gentlemen. As Phoenix already mentioned, T2P up against Felines. Now, let's have a little bit of chat about these two teams, right? Because T2P is a team that have been mostly in those lower brackets. Like, they qualify, they're always in the playoffs, but they end up somewhere around 3rd and 4th place almost every other time. They have yet to make a grand finals appearance, and I think so that's going to be the biggest hurdle for them.
I think so. I agree with that point. If you know that, if you want to face the players of Team GodLike, you have to cross that first hurdle. You have to cross that, that one small thing which you haven't achieved yet. And that one achievement is going to be so big and so huge for you that you can smile. But there's a big reason why GodLike team, GodLike fans, GodLike Esports smile, because every single time in the regional finals, they have just got the upper advantage, except the 2024 season. In 2022, they faced Team Vitality, defeated them, but it was a close matchup. In 2023, it was a one-sided affair. Similar thing happened in 2024, but in the second phase of 2024, the Snapdragon Pro Series Season 5 of the India Finals, we saw a reverse sweep from the players of Team Vitality. But guess what? In the final season itself, in the Season 6, Vitality wasn't there, but Team GodLike was there, and again, secure the first position.
Clear-cut domination coming in. Now, the only time GodLike have gone second was back when Marvel and Tectonic were playing in the banner of Vitality. That was the only time. Apart from that, it's every single time and every single event GodLike's domination, and the confidence eventually shows up from the players as well. Prevail. Even in yesterday's interview, mentioned how they don't even mind, or they don't even consider the competition in India as a competition, right? Their entire focus is over in that global stage. But I've been constantly seeing how slowly and steadily the CODM has been evolving out here in India itself, and now since we've already had CDM, right, it has been helping out a lot of these teams as well. Some teams getting a big exposure like XLR8 as well. So I think so that's a very nice opportunity for these teams to
it is.
Not only understand how things are being played in your own regional meta, but also understand what's happening out there internationally as well. But T2P and Felines, they are yet to have a taste of that medicine, but it's going to be one of the fun matchups out in front of us. Having a look at the roster as well: Abyss, Master, Random, Saksham and Crusher on one side.
Once again, these players, these names are common, these names, we have seen these players playing in different rosters, but now they are just clubbed together and participating alongside Random, Saksham and Crusher, Master and Abyss. Once again, the experience these lads have is good, but now they are facing also one of the team which surprised everyone, because Team Felines, if we talk about Septic, if we talk about Encrypt, Scav, Koopa and Nixu, they also have some more of that experience. And they also got qualified from the Group A, in which in the first matchup they won, and then after facing Team GodLike, they unfortunately just dropped down to the lower bracket, but fortunately they crossed that hurdle too. But now Team Felines, the important factor is for both teams is that if they win this particular matchup, and the scenario, just develops and, favors them. And if they manage to, win the lower bracket final, then they have to face Team GodLike in the grand final. So it's going to be a long day for these two teams if they continue their journey.
I mean, it's going to be a long day potentially for both of us as well, because looking at this entire map, Vito, we're going to start things off on Apocalypse and then moving on to Standoff. If, again, Crossfire is not really a fully one-sided affair from one of these teams, apart from these all maps, we'll potentially move on to Slums and Tunisia. Now, it's interesting to see how Apocalypse has made it through, right? I'm pretty sure T2P players, they're eventually a bit more confident onto that one, because we almost saw Felines make a big comeback against SAQL yesterday on this one.
Yeah, and you know what the important factor is? If you know that one team is comfortable against one of the big names, you know that there is some potential in which that particular team can actually bounce back and just put up a good fight against you. But once again, that particular fight was good, and that particular matchup, we saw some good signs of life. But once again, it was at the end of the hard point when SAQL already got a good hunch, already got a good lead, and they just had to close things out. But hey, it's a new day, it's a new start, you're facing a new team. But now here comes a new challenge to you as well as to all the fans who are just watching this show and watching this broadcast live, is which team you are looking forward to, which team you will see getting the dub in this particular low bracket one. You can easily type that in the live chat section. And Scared, that's the same question for you. Whom do you think will move forward and face Team SAQL?
It's a pretty difficult one, I'll have to say, right? Because this Apocalypse pick is of Felines, so they're going to be pretty confident on this one. But if T2P can eventually surprise us, I mean, I'm looking forward to it as well, because once we move on to the standoff, then that's going to be the T2P pick. And I remember seeing Abyss, Master, Random all the way from 2024 playing on those maps, so they are pretty solid out there. So Felines, this roster, all the players out here right now that we are seeing, Scav, Encrypt, they both played in the exact same roster under the same banner in 2024. Limon and Encrypt, they joined NS later that year as well to try and slowly move forward. I still remember Koopa, whose previous IGN was Luigi. He was also playing in DreamHack 2024. So all of these players, they have been, they've had the experience as well on all of these maps, playing together itself. So this is one of the big turning points on this entire series, which I'd have to say, or rather the starting point itself, because the domination, the ones who are going to have that early one, would eventually have a big advantage right now. T2P started things off in pretty decent style, but Felines finally moving themselves back together as well as over towards the temple of where T2P players have been spawned up.
They're catching up and slowly and steadily were collecting some points, but Time2Pound once again retaliated back and now taking control of the hard point. But Crusher got crushed alive, Suction with the trade right there, and now they're taking control of the hard point. But it is going to be a big battle for Suction to stay alive. And yes, he got killed right away by Nixo. That extra angle he just created for himself was perfect. But Nixo, he's just feeding himself and now taking control of the hard point as well as collecting a lot of frags. 25 for Felines and T2P just 18, 7 points away from that margin. But Random on the other side with Type 63 showcasing that why this heavy weapon is so much deadly. Moving forward with the second hard point, it seems T2P already got a good control and their spawn point is looking solid.
Yeah, they want to spawn in over towards the temple as well, so that they've got the full control of this underpass. They don't really want to let anyone else move up forward out here though. Hold on, we're gonna have to wait and see if that eventually works out for them, because they're not really going in from any of the far end though. This War Machine providing some big value, both Random and Abyss working together in unison. And right now they're constantly shutting down every single member of Felines out here. This money hill could eventually be big right now. Both players siding in, and Koopa answers back as well. But Crusher brings out the Sparrow, gets a 3K, and a massive play coming in from him. Just destroying the push of Felines instantly, and they're not allowing them to move forward. This window angle has always been very nasty right now, and T2P have abused the perfect part of it.
And score sheet, look at that. The score sheet is also developing for Crusher, and he is just utilizing to its perfection. The lead for the players of T2P is actually pretty huge, and now Felines, they have to retaliate back, but we can clearly see that Felines Koopa War Machine is already out, 4 more bullets, and then you can just switch back to your primary weapon. But You can see the amount of numbers they are collecting, the amount of points they are collecting, but a retaliation back. T2P retaliating back once again, trying to get some more points, but these fights are going back and forth. Team T2P thought this is going to be their round, but no, a simple answer from the side of Team Felines with Suxum's Death Machine literally putting a lot of pressure onto the players of Team Felines, and it seems they can't even cross this spawn. They are getting killed left, right and center.
Absolutely love it right now. Forcing the entire spawn of Felines all the way towards the temple. That was an absolute massacre coming in from T2P. Eventually, it's going to be flipped back into the favor of Felines right now, as they're going to be close by though. That's the big thing that we've been talking about. This entire money hill, which could have been Felines, where they used up their own war machines, they used up their own operator skills, did not really convert out that very well for them. Still a bit of a scrappy one coming in. Random has got his own war machine up as well for potentially the next one out here. Not quite sure if he would want to use it. Nico, or rather Nixo, using out the death machine as well. A bit of an early though, but he still gets quite a lot of value out of it. Moves up over towards the rock. Behind that, still tries to hold on to it. How much value can he get is the big one. A massive one from the Hunter Killer of Suxum. Not just catches one, but rather two.
And that was a perfect end. And now look at Master just feeling himself. Eventually got killed right away. Crusher got crushed by Lemon, and Team Felines retaliating back. But that's not enough, because Team T2P, they already got the control of the hard point. There's only one guy at the hard point. And unfortunate for Abyss, because he just got instantly wiped out. Team Felines now, they know that this has to be their chance. Look at Scav and Lemon just showcasing the dominance. Lemon uses 9 is so good, and he is also collecting his operated skill. 1 kill away from his score sheet, and the Hunter drone is already on, but Suxum and random grenades getting 2 players out of the round. Scav getting 2, but that's not enough. You have to take control of the side, and Suxum, oh my god, Scav before going down, he shuts down Master with his drone. 108 for Team T2P, and Felines just 28 points far behind from T2P.
Yeah. Slowly bouncing back onto that P4. It was pretty crucial for Felines to win out on all of those duels as well. They've got 3 operators available right now to try and brute force their way, but I'm not quite sure if they would want to use it directly from this one. A few smokes extra onto that hill as well to maintain some extra bit of control, and a nice off angle coming in from Lemon. Instantly destroys Suxum out here. Not a massive amount of trades going in favor of T2P. Felines, they still have that control. And there we go. Intelligence room not really open. Koopa just destroying everyone with a war machine through there. A lovely approach coming in from him as he stands behind the mid truck. Again, fully smoked out here as Crusher moves up close and personal. But it's still Nixo and Septicon sitting back. Big trades from Felines, and what a playback though. But it's still T2P who eventually maintain the control of the hill.
But Felines managed to get the triple digits on board, and for now that is the best part, because you were lacking a little bit far behind from the numbers. Now Septic got his equalizer on, and now he's just looking for some more frags. On the other side, Lemon's missile is just working the day, and you can see Septic going all havoc, but Crusher once again getting the better result for him. Nixo managed to get one. Nixo will get another, and he was just barging and charging that particular angle, but has been crushed apart because Crusher's Sparrow is just better. That's a Sparrow battle between him and Scav. Both the players got killed, but now Team Felines, they thought they got the control of the hard point, but they are facing a little bit of competition from the players of Team T2P. Suxum once again going crazy. His machine pistol is working out, and this is a very difficult battle. This hard point is really difficult to take control of, but Felines managed to get that.
Yeah, they're still trying to hold it all down right now. They've got the tempo spawn coming in, every single player flooding in from the same direction. The window control still being maintained by Lemon, or rather crouching down all the way up in the hill itself, not really playing in from the window. Every single player being spawned in on the back right now as Septic destroys all of them as they all were trying to move in up close. That is a massive conversion of Felines onto that money hill. And right now, they're going to get the spawn as well for up close towards the ring, making sure that everyone is going to be moving all the way on the far end for T2P, and will have a long rotation right now. The number 2 in blue, Master, look at him. He's currently struggling big time, only on 10 kills right now, but still, he's going to try and make sure that he maintains the control of the ring so that his team can spawn out there. But at the same time, they're finally maintaining control of this money hill as well. A couple of smokes up in front of them with Suxum. Using his death machine, just trying to destroy everyone who's trying to coming in. But I love it from Felines. They're playing it safe, they're playing it passive, and they're waiting for all of these operator skills to run out.
But the spawn point changed and now T2P, they have to take the longer route and now the players are just moving in, but it's too late because the control Felines already had start and now the hard point is being contested by both the teams. It's a different way. A T2P approach is looking good despite Felines. They're close to the point. Despite Felines, the hard point is just there in front of their spawn. They're unable to move forward because the control from these players is looking fabulous. Random getting punched from behind, getting killed, but Scav, he got his Sparrow. The machine pistol in his hands is just working out. He's just one more second to get an extra point. Look at the difference. There's only, what, 7 points difference between Team T2P and Team Felines. They got the breather room. Nixo making sure that he got the control of this hurt. Random spots him out, shuts him down. Crusher with the grenade, getting the better result. But Cooper making sure he collects some more points. And Felines 4-5 more points away to get the advantage and take the advantage. And Septic, he is a deadly man.
Destroys every single one of them all the way with his drop shot as well, and now it's got the equalizer up and running. Spawn from the same place, flood from the same place. You're gonna have a barrage of bullets though, but Random answers back. War Machine needs to find a massive value. Master's been taken down, 3 already taken and destroyed. In Farm, he sends another one, catches the control as well, and now with the USS 9, they can maintain the lead for now. T2P will claim it back as the Sparrow goes massive. Crusher with a 4K right now, no trophy system on the other side. Cooper finally destroys him, but before he lands in another one at the very end, everyone flooding in and being destroyed from barracks and farm. Lovely performance from T2P, but Felines, now they've got to focus down on P1 again.
And look at the next hard point. They're already taking control of that team T2P. They're just playing a little bit of a crazy game and they're just one step ahead of their opponents. But it seems Team Felines not that far behind. There's a 3-point difference. Counter contestation from the side of Team Felines has been destroyed because Master is just controlling the hard point. Lemon getting some frags, but those aren't enough. Master, he is looking strong, but got killed right away. Scab with the Odin. No, he got instantly killed. You can clearly see Felines got 2 operative skills in their hand, and Felines Nixo just using the death machine and making sure he can make sure that he will get the most frag and the most benefit out of it. But he is getting,
oh my god,
just look at that. I'm out of words right now because the way he utilized that death machine is just crazy.
It's constantly back and forth coming in between both of these teams, but T2P finally hitting the 200-point mark as well. Felines will have to contest it now every single second. Can't really allow any kind of scrap points to go on to the other one, as towards this P1 they finally maintain that control. Being spawned on the far free right now. Not really the perfect one, but still making their way in. Abyss, Nade, good for 1. But can he find anything more than that is the big question. Master is still struggling with only 13 kills for him, but Random, this dude is absolutely shining like a madman. 50 already hit on board. He's already got his operator ready for the next one as well, and he has been finding massive value. The equalizer